Hello everybody, my name is CMBK Robin. I am going to start playing some Shadowrun Dragonfall. This is going to be my first video on some Let's Plays. I don't know how popular I'm going to be or how well I'm going to do, but we're going to play some games. I did play the first Shadowrun, I can't say it's the first Shadowrun, but I did play Shadowrun Returns. I enjoyed that a lot, so I'm going to hop into Dragonfall and see what this is about. That being said, I did start this game trying to figure out how this is all going to work. So this time character creation is going to be pretty short and simple. So let's hop into it. I think I already said that once, but we're going to hop into it again. So we're going to be a male. We're going to be a troll. So if you don't know anything about this game is actually based off of a pen and paper game called Shadowrun. And in this, magic returns to the world. And since magic returns to the world, I actually don't know that much about it, but I do know that magic returns to the world, and that's how you get some of these classes like mage, shamans, and I would say physical adepts, except that physical adepts are like monks, and if you can focus your inner power, then that's not really magic. That's just internal power and fortitude. Anyways, I'm rambling now. We're gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna go with a troll because I can play as a troll. I want to play as a troll. That sounds awesome. And we're gonna go with physical adept, and I am going to punch people in their silly little faces with my big trolly fists. We're going to go with... Come on, we need a pretty cool picture. We're going to go with this picture. Oh, that's hair color. We're going with red hair. Gotta have a pretty cool beard as a troll. Even though I'm not entirely certain that trolls have beards, but well, we're gonna have a beard. Because that's apparently how trolls do in Shadowrun. We need some really cool looking... That's a silly looking set of horns. That's a weird looking set of horns. Uh-oh, lost a horn. Okay, that looks pretty cool. We're gonna go with that. Spend your karma. Okay, so karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by... Okay, so you get experience as you go through the game, and you spend that experience to increase your skills, your attributes, and just how your character performs normally. So we're going to go ahead and put a couple... I got 7 points to spend before I put anything. I've got 7 points to spend. I'm going to put 2 of them into karma. Come on, there we go. And we're going to be... That wasn't... I said put 2 of them into karma. We're going to put 2 of them into dodge because we need to be able to dodge and evade things even though we are a big guy. We've already got 6 in the body. I could have put it in the body and had more health and just been really tough to kill. But if you can't hit me, it also makes me really tough to kill. We're going to punch people in their silly faces. But we also use chi to do that. We're going to do this because etiquette allows us to pick our background and how we associate and how we talk to people based on their backgrounds. I was born on the streets and taken in by a gang, so I'm trying to decide, do I want to go with street or gang first? We're going to go with street. So we're a little more charismatic. We're not the most talkative with a whopping 2 out of 12 as the max for elves being obviously the most charismatic race because, you know, they're elves. I've got 3 more points. We're going to put them into unarmed and go around and punch people in their faces. Like I said, I've already made this character once before. I'm just starting over from the beginning to do my recordings. So the name we're going with is Krieg, which is German for war, and this game takes place in Berlin. The Harfield Manor Run. Life was good, Easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew. But things went south, and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet, put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux State. I don't know what that means. A grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon Lofweir only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. I mean, look, dragons have returned to the world. And as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monika Schäfer. It's your third run with Monika and her team. And, man, that sounded... Okay, it's your third run with Monika and her team. An old castle held fast 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on top of a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is a standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. A mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monika's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. Harfield Manor, 2054, 1 hour east of Berlin. Oh, I'm a big guy. I'm a big boy. The estate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the east entrance to the old castle Holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is, a pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Listen up, folks. Monika Schäfer, you ran with her back in the day. Watched her get her first data jack. Now she's your team leader, and a dreck-hot Deckard to boot. We're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and then bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. Trying to get home for time for worm talk, love, says Dietrich. Dietrich, shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. I don't know why they're writhing. I guess because he's magical and they're magic tattoos, I guess is why they're writhing. Monika's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you, you can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth? That trid trash will rot your brain. She grins. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light, a few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were here. We're not concerned about automatic weapons? Okay, I think we would be concerned about automatic weapons. Works for me. Let's get paid. This is my typical dumb brute voice. Hopefully it doesn't offend nobody. Monika's smile returns, more wistful this time. The moonlight catches her face at a strange angle, just like old times. Eh, Krieg? I won't argue with a sentiment, but I'd prefer that we exercise caution. Glory, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and natural, her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monika raises her arm and speaks to her wrist-mounted comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Iger, are you in position? I'm assuming that's Iger. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I don't know. The comlink crackles, and the response comes back low and soft. Softer than you'd expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire to the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thanks, Eager. Just doing my job. Eager out. The comlink goes dark. Monika winks at you as she drops her arm. See? We're professionals. Alright, people. Enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. You said quick twice. She grins. Worm talk is on tonight. Glory raises an eyebrow. Slightly. I told you. It's educational. Get your stuff. Alright, get stuff. Grab a weapon. Well, we're not very good with guns. We're not going to do that. We're going to go with throwing knives. We need some ranged weapon. Get the rest of my kit. I got a spirit flashbang grenade and killing hands. And a basic med kit. Trauma kit. 1,250 Nuyen. Do I have to equip any of it, or did it equip it all itself? It looks like it all got equipped automatically. Dut, 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 dut. Man, I have heavy footsteps. Touch the door. New objective, keep the team alive, get to the lower floor. Alright, so nobody dies. The plan is no one dies. A private museum. The owner of this estate must have money to burn. Inspect. A variety of remarkably well-preserved Slavic artifacts. A T-Rex. That's a T-Rex. Appears to be a real T-Rex. Oh, that's pretty fancy to have real T-Rex bones in your house. The vase in this case, that kind of rhymes, looks both very old and very valuable. A fine scroll work of lapis and gold leaf decorates the exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Abalone? Abalone? Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. You can't help but notice that the glass encasing looks awfully flimsy. I'm gonna take the vase. As you draw your arm back to smash the glass, Dietrich catches it. His gnarled hand tightens around your wrist. He's got to have some pretty big hands, because I got some pretty big wrists. Not a smart move, Kleiner. We have a job to do, and hauling a great big vase around isn't part of it. It's not that big for me. Dietrich offers you a toothy grin. Unless the vase figured into your plans to complete the mission somehow? Did you have a vase-oriented strategy that I was unaware of? You're funny. I like you. You're a funny guy. I was thinking we could use to smuggle Monika into the data vault. He stifles a chuckle. An excellent plan, Krieg. I support it fully. We should get moving, though. We mustn't keep the others waiting. Does that mean I take it? I don't think I didn't take it. The cask. Inlaid with ivory. That's a very fancy. Very, very fancy. Alright. Why is that door locked? Well, let's go. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go to my left. I found bad guys. I get punched someone in the face. Turn-based combat. You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available for reference guide, which can be accessed in the upper right corner of your PDA menu. I've gone through the first one, so I'm not going to go through this. Wow, it has every class. Street Samurai. So I'm just gonna continue on with the game. I'm gonna equip my fists and I'm gonna go punch him in his face. That was a pretty good hit, punching someone in their face. 68, 40, ooh. 83. Boop! Still a 55, huh? How about a 70? Takes some aim. Oh man, he had a throwing knife? That's a pretty baller throwing knife. We'll send our Decker up here. Security alert response plan. Quebec 6. I guess that means Q6? Matrix operations locked. HTR team responding. Override matrix operation door locked. Boop. Yay! Unlock the door. Glory. I want you to take a post there. And you're gonna stand over here, Dietrich, and we're gonna call it good. Intruders in my position! That wasn't a very girly voice for her. Alright. I want to get up there as fast as possible, so we're going to move as far as I possibly can. That doesn't offer any cover. That offers some cover. If we take an aim shot, 60% chance. Dang it, I didn't think so. That was some wishful thinking. Go around and do a pincer maneuver. Yeah, I didn't think so. That was a 45% chance to miss. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Hey, Dietrich. Oh, you got heal wound. Yes, please. Didn't feel a thing. Nice. 83. Burst fire. 2 attacks in 1 action that increase the that increased chance of critical. Uses 5 bullets. Nice. Nice. Always love it when that happens. Or tear things up. Hiya! Bleeding. Oh, that sounds cool. She's got like claws for her attacks. That is so cool. And punch. And she's down. Man, okay, so Glory's pretty cool. So far, like everybody on my team. Jack in. Select a decker. Oh, of course we're going to select our decker. Monika. So when you go in and you deck, you basically enter the virtual world in a that's not good. So when you're hacking in this world, you actually physically hack yourself into basically the internet, and in order to actually bypass firewalls and to get past security systems, you actually have to defeat enemies in this. So like these red guys, the white ICs, they're actually actively trying to stop me from doing what I came here to do. They're trying to prevent me from hacking, and they're trying to prevent me from getting the information I'm after. Oh, good. That one missed. That's what I needed. Awesome. They both missed. I'm going to use Blaster level 2, which is an area of effect. And if I throw it right there, I'll hit myself. But if I throw it here, boop! And they didn't hit me. So that's not going to help. That's not going to help. I don't need to be healed. That's not... Dang it, that's not what I meant to do. Click on the ground, not on their model. Obviously, because I just walked around the one. And doop. And doop. Oh, come on. And boop. And now since I have 3 actions, is there... I don't know if there's anything else in here. Ah, there it is. There's another bad guy. Cast Erosion, so I'll do more damage. It did damage too. Oh, okay. Haha, missed me. Missed me. Now you gotta kiss me. Antiquities delivery schedule. Sweet. I think that's good. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Alright, and it doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go. Anywhere at all. So we're going to eject ourselves from here. And now we stomp around. Oh, my screen stopped moving, so I'm guessing there's bad guys in here. Ooh, I'm gonna hide behind the chair. A human-sized chair for a big guy like me to hide behind. Dietrich is gonna hide over here. Oh man, I should have. Dang it. Dietrich is like a bard, so he buff the party. Monika, you're gonna go over here. And you guys can see that I'm moving around. Like if I move here, there's no shields or anything like that. But if I move over here, man, I talk good today. I talk real good. But if I move over here, there's a shield, which means it provides a little bit of cover, which makes it a little harder for enemies to hit me. So I'm gonna move right there. Kind of explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Ow! Oh, they got a mage. That's not good. I'll come over here, hit him in his silly nose, and I'm gonna hit him again. That's pretty good. Was it bad? That wasn't bad. I could have done better, but it wasn't bad. She's got her razor claws. Ah, she missed. She's just not as good as I am. I'm better. I'm so much better. Huh. I actually have a better chance of hitting the big guy. Hey, Dietrich. First of all, buddy, I don't like being hurt. Please and thank you. I probably should have waited on that. That takes 3 turns to use again. Alright, Dietrich. Why is there a summon spirit? What is that? Apocalypse. Oh, that looks cool. It missed, but it looks really cool. Well, this turn wasn't a whole lot of very good at all. Hey, don't you shoot my beautiful little friend here. Ow. Would you just stop shooting us? Punch. Thank you. You won. He's wounded, but he's got aim accuracy. We'll go over here and hit the big guy. Oh, nice. 2 crits. Ooh, he has a 71% chance, which is normally 56. Ooh. But she has 72, and I could put 2 bullets in her. And she's down. I can't get over there. Go use my hand razors on this big guy. Nice. %66% chance to hit him from over there. Ooh. Go hit the security guard. Oh, that was kind of scary sounding. Devour. A mouth of teeth that rips your flesh and does minimum of 7 points of damage. Ah, I should have just bitten him. Hey, hey, well, what do you think you're doing? Punch you in your silly face. Don't you shoot my friend. Well, I missed. That's unfortunate. 36. We're just gonna... Hiya-cha! Well, that little guy was handy. That was pretty cool. Apparently I'd done it once before. If I didn't mention it, I did play this game a little bit beforehand, and am going back to record this as a Let's Play, so I have an idea of what's going on, but I'm going to try to give you guys a genuine experience of how I reacted the first time. Harfield Manor Run. So far, so good. Your skirmish with security set off any alarms. You didn't hear them. Monika leads the rest of the team downward into the basement of the Harfield Manor. Your payday is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. Dietrich eyes the door, then turns to Monika. That's a big freaking vault. Leibchen? I butchered that, I'm sorry. Bigger than on the schematic, says Glory. Monika. The schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should be just on the other side of this door. Monika combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal the black plastic sheath of her data jack. A quick jaunt to the matrix, a little digital hand waving, and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on Monika's comlink. Iger, still in position outside the estate. Hold on, Monika. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monika rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Glory looks cold and distant, just as she always does. Does it really make a difference? I mean, we're Shadowrunners. We hide in the shadows. We're not the best of people. We're not military. We're just here to get paid, so it's not really a command structure. We've been through this before, Eager. You're not in the KSK anymore. And that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us, the same principles that apply to the flux state. Please, spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Eager Love. Eager Love. She sighs. Look, simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. I agree with Dietrich. If someone needs to take charge, it'll happen. It's how the shadows work. It's why we're runners. That may be how your mystical flux state works, but in the field, that kind of thinking gets you killed. Come on, Monika, put someone in charge, and let's get on with the mission. Monika stares at the screen on her wrist for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks to her comlink. Oh, okay. I got it. Very well. We'll do this one Eager's way. While I'm jacked in, Krieg is in charge. There's a pause. Then Eager's voice crackles out of the comlink again. Krieg? Did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? I'm no rookie. Let's see. I thought you were a pro, Eager. Questioning orders in front of the team isn't exactly a pro move, is it? Just entice her a little bit, make it to where she doesn't like me. This is ridiculous. Clear the comm, rookie. Now. Monika nods at you. The smile has disappeared from her face. Listen, Monika, I know that this is a joke to you, but I'm telling you. Eager. Monika's tone is all business. Evidently she has heard enough. The decision's made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Without another word, Eager's image flickers and fades from Monika's communicator. Sorry about that. Eager can be inflexible, the legacy of a long military career. But she knows what she's doing, and she means well. No sweat. I'll buy her a beer and talk it out after the run. Obviously, null means no sweat. It's null and void, I guess. This is the thing. Is the thinking there? Good man. Eager's skills and experience are invaluable to this team. It would be good to have her on your side. Alright, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monika turns to the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyberdeck, then glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side. Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth rhythmic... I gotta work on my reading staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. I'm gonna get better at reading, I promise. Alright, here we go. Beep. Oh, okay. Okay. Without warning, Monika's back arches violently and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor. The tip of her tongue. Oh, she bit her tongue off. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. The room explodes into action. It looks like everyone's just standing there to me. Glory leaps towards Monika, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from the data jack. Dietrich surges forwards to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. With Monika's unearthly screams still ringing sharply in your head, you are only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. Cyber decks are pretty tough. Take the data jack out. It's the thing causing her pain. While Glory holds Monika's head steady, you snatch the cord that connects Monika's data jack to her cyber deck. Without a moment's hesitation, you get a solid yank and the cord comes free. A wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from the data jack to the ceiling. That can't be good. That's connected to the brain. That can't that can't be good at all. The commingled? Is that commingled? Sense of... Yeah, it's got to be commingled. A sense of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Oh, that's a pretty picture. That's a real good picture right there. Suddenly, Monika's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing, and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. Just stay with us, Monika. Just stay with us, Monika. Okay? We're gonna get you out of here. Save your breath. Glory's voice is strained. She's had a stroke. A bad one. She'll be dead before we even got back to the van. Damn it! What the hell happened to her in there? Slowly, painfully, Monika wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up in her mouth, comes pouring into a slick, covering her chest. She expels a thick, guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shapes she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monika opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze, and something else. Hope? Verschwinji. It's German, so I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Verschwinji? A sudden spasm jerks Monika's head back again. She grunts, then her chin drops to her chest and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room. A computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly, she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. Cloak. Cloaks don't make that much sound. A look of resignation washes over Monika's face, and she stops fighting. Her gore-slick jaw goes slack. and she dies. Oh, okay. Well, I failed at keeping the team alive. She's dead. Monika, no, no, this isn't happening. It can't be real. We've got hostiles. Clearly, this is the data vault. We need to get out of here. Fast. Alright. Nope. I'm gonna punch you in your silly face. Rawr. Ooh, man, I do solid damage with my fists. I don't have a line of sight to either of them. No sweat, as they would say, I guess. 55%, that's not a very good chance. Hey, but when you fire multiple shots, it all works out, huh? That is not going to be enough. That's an AoE. Oh, that was good. That was good. I did fantastic. She's not hurt. He's not hurt. We'll work on aim with you. Ha! You missed. I didn't miss. Oh, man, I punched really hard. I might not be able to hit him from there, but I should be able to hit him from here. Especially if I take aim. Dang it. Wait, I can't increase his aim? I guess I'll increase my aim. Hey, stop shooting people. And we're done. Activate the terminal. Building maintenance software version 1.01, command line interface. Internal memory checksum invalid. Krieg. Okay. They've sealed the door behind us. We've got to find another way out of here. What are you doing? Monika's trying to tell me something about this terminal. Must be important. Well, any ideas? Something tells me we're going to have more company soon. I don't know yet. Watch my back while I figure it out. Text continues to scroll down the terminal screen. A problem has been detected with a core component of MCPOS. Restore MCPOS to factory default settings. Y or N, yes or no. Warning, restored process will take several minutes to execute. Connected doors and peripherals will be disarmed when complete. Krieg. Hit yes. Processing request. 0% complete. As you watch the number on the screen slowly begin to climb. This is going to take a while. You glance down at a second screen to see that the facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you have stumbled upon some kind of massive underground complex. A map of the Holdfast grounds indicates that security forces are en route from multiple angles. The doors currently being rebooted by the system's restore process are flashing a dull red. If you're reading this display correctly, the only exit from this room is the Holdfast's old servant's entrance on the western side of the building. At that moment, Iger's image winks onto your comlink with a crackling sound, the image grainy, flicking in and out. What's going on down there, rookie? Talk to me! Monika's down. Monika's down, Iger. The vault was a setup. What? No time to explain. We'll be exiting via an old servant's entrance to the west of the main grounds. I need you to keep that exit clear. Iger's silence is thick, but when she finally responds, her tone is professional. Roger that. She cuts out without another word. Glory turns to face you, her movement smooth and robotic. Her voice comes out in a frosty monotone. What's the play, Krieg? Our escape route will open in a minute. We hold tight until then. By hold tight, you mean sit here and fright anyone who comes through that door, don't you? Pretty much, yeah. Dietrich's pained expression twists into a mask of hate. His hands begin to glow with primal energy. I can do that. Good. Now let's find some cover and wait for the door locks to disarm. No, we're going with the top one. I thought so. When the door locks disarm, we make a break for it. Until then, we make them pay for Monika. Dietrich and Glory nod in agreement. Alright. There's the exit, but it's locked. I have 10 turns. Well, oh boy. I kind of need to cover all my bases. So we're going to put you over here. You're going to sit tight. I'm going to put you over here. You're going to sit tight. And now we're just going to wait for baddies to show up. There we go. Oh, this way, huh? Oh, well, apparently I gotta move up to throw knives. And apparently I'm covered there. Yeah, we're just gonna fire a bunch of bullets. Oh, I missed. She shoots more. Ow! That hurt. Oh, and bad guys from that direction. Oh, cool. That's fine. I hit whenever I had less of a chance to hit. That's good. Gonna heal myself. Ooh, summon an air elemental. Nice. Oh, that's a pretty good punch. Hey, leave him alone. He's just a little guy. He's not hurting nobody. Nice, man. I am doing lots of damage with these punches. And just like that, I've taken care of everything. You guys can thank me later, because I'm awesome. Sure, we'll give it. Oh, okay. I can't do that apparently. Oh, I didn't lose control of my little buddy here. Whoosh. Oh, what? Fine. I'll just shoot firebolt at her. I don't have line of sight to either of them, but I do need to reload my pistol, so we'll do that. Oh no! That could have been bad. Keep control. There we go. Oh, can't do that. Okay. Why are you not dead yet? Why can't you just not be dead yet? There we go. We got something. It was pathetic, but we got a little something. And kaboom! Unfortunately, not dead. Oh, come on. No throwing knives of victory? That's not fair. Hey. That's a big guy. Hello, big guy. The figure loping toward you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy, overlapping plates. What you can see of his face looks raw and slick, like old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. Oh, I love these kind of guys. Excuse me while I take a refreshing drink of water. Alright, friends, playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same. Skulking, sneaking, steal a vase or two from the museum. I did not steal that vase, okay? Dietrich told me not to. And apparently it was a good idea not to. No harm. Maybe I'd let you scamper away into the night. But now, it's too late for that sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping maw of the minigun jerks upward, an impatient gesture loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender. That's military-grade armor he's wearing, Krieg. Hardened against small arms fire. We'll have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about the minigun. Those things could tear a man in half. Aha! I have to agree with Dietrich. That's a problem. You have 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out here and surrender, and I promise I'll make this easy. Something tells me that you're gonna kill us either way. Yep. Yep. How about you drop your enormous gun and step over here and damn it, that was a terrible voice. How about you drop your enormous gun and step over here instead? Funny. You're a funny guy. The orc's gauntleted fist tightens, and you hear the distinct whir of the Vindicator's motor spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon to face you. Please don't. Please no. Please, thank you. 4 turns. We gotta hold him off for 4 turns. Hey, but would you look at that? Grenade! I don't think that I actually did a whole lot. Well, that is quite unfortunate, because if I could do that, things would be peachy. I need you to just die. Thank you. I guess not. I guess I'm gonna move right over here, so that next time I'll have a much better chance. I guess I could just start playing Ring Around the Rosie with him, huh? She threw a grenade. That's no good. Alright, we'll take out my trusty little throwing knife. Hiya! I missed. Hey now. Ooh, that was scary. 18% chance that I lose control of this little guy. Not happening today. I don't trust you. Yeah. That says lightning bolt, but that looks like fire. Electrocurrent, okay. Wind blast. Yeah, you take care of him. I bet we run now, because that's a minigun. Old man Dietrich. Or you're gonna walk over there. And you, my dear, are gonna walk all the way over here. And we're gonna call that good. Oh, come on. Hold on. Hold on. Before you do anything. Aim boost. Now, she's got a 67% chance. Hiya! Dang it. And throwing knife. Oh, okay. Come here, big guy, with a minigun. What? You mean I can't? Okay. Guess I won't attack the guy with the minigun with the air elemental. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And it died. Ah, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Dietrich, we need to get you out of here. Oh look, a wind spirit. Alright, big guy. Okay, we still need to get Krieg out of here. Not Krieg, I'm Krieg. Dietrich. We need to get Dietrich out of here. Oh, she missed. That's okay. Hiya! And I hit. Okay. Oh, there we go. We're good. We're good. We run. Now we just leave. Now we just leave. Run away. Hey now. Okay. Dietrich. Buddy. We need to skedaddle. And we're just gonna shoot you with wind. That didn't do a whole lot. That didn't do a whole lot. Alright. Run away! Dietrich, love you, buddy. But, deuces. Please don't die, Dietrich. Why are you even... Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That is no. That is a whole lot of no. Oh, come on, but you got the really cool razor claws. You missed twice. That was one heck of a punch. Alright. Easy peasy. Someone's about to get shot, but easy peasy. Must maintain control of elemental. Nice, finally did some actual damage. Yep, That was just some good solid... Stop it! Oh no. Oh no. Dietrich, we're waiting on you, buddy. You need to move. Away from the minigun. It's so mean. Ah. Can you keep control of it when you can't see it? Apparently so. If you could just die, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Where did you come from? Dietrich, please. Dietrich. Ow. Alright. Well, the rest of us are waiting on you. Gee whiz. There's a lot of baggage. You are supposed to just run away. And we're out. Bye. And yeah, I realize that I could have left one at a time, but I'm not letting Dietrich leave. I'm not leaving. I'm not. Yes, I'm not gonna let Dietrich leave. He's on my team, but I'm not letting him leave. I'm not leaving him behind. Eager rises from her corpse-strewn perch at your approach. From the look on her face, it's obvious that she's already sized up the situation. I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. We can talk about it later. For now, we need to bug out. Tell me something I don't know. Eager slaps the side of the van. Pile in, people. And Krieg, when we get back to the Cruise Bazaar, we're gonna have a little talk. The Cruise Bazaar, home to nearly 500,000 people, and until very recently, Monika Schäfer. Once a melting pot of cultural diversity. Okay, that's sad. Why'd you have to bring her up? It's now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty, crime and commerce, anarchy and control. That's a lot of negatives, the contradictions right there. It's also home to your own little slice of Berlin, a neighborhood that locals call the Cruise Bazaar. A safe port in the eye of a storm. I don't know why my phone is going off. It needs to just stop. The ride back to the Cruise Bazaar is quiet. No one is in a talking mood. As the van veers past potholes and garbage piles, the glare of streetlights and neon signs plays across your window, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of garish colors. Soon, the van rounds a corner and skids to a halt in a narrow, crumbling alley. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly debarks the vehicle, climbs down into a disused section of the U-Bahn tunnel system, a well-kept secret providing your team safe passage to the Cruise Bazaar. Your safe house awaits on the other side. You say let's get inside. I say where's inside? The sooner we get in, the sooner we can get drunk. Agree with that sentiment. This was not a very good day. There we go. And there we go. Climb on up. Paul Amsel. You step inside, and the squalor of the disused U-Bahn tunnel gives way to the warmth of your safe house. A man awaits inside, silhouetted against the dim fluorescent lighting. Something bad has happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale and expressionless face, light glinting off of steel-rimmed glasses. Paul Amsel, your team's fixer and landlord. Part deal-maker, part information broker, one of the most well-connected men in Berlin. His eyes sweep across the team as he takes it all in. The grim faces, the hard stares, Iger's fury, Monika's absence. I had a feeling. How did she... His face has gone ashen. He swallows, takes a moment to chew on the words before spitting them out. How did it happen? The run was a setup. 1 minute, she was cracking the safe. The next, she was on the ground screaming. I've seen Monika hit black IC before. This was something worse. Gloria nods. Her motions robotic and spare. Is she a cyborg? Is she part robot? Is that what we're supposed to be getting from this? It's still kind of cool, but is that what that is? Monika died of a biofeedback-induced stroke. That's right. Eager thrust a gloved finger into your chest, and this idiot stood by and let it happen. Let it happen? Let it happen. She jacked in, she screamed, and she seized. By the time we saw she was in trouble, it was already too late. Yeah, because you never bothered learning what to look for. Muscle contractions and micro tremors are good indicators of a decker in distress. I'm assuming you didn't have anyone keeping an eye out for those. No, if you had, my friend wouldn't be lying dead in a basement. Oh, shove off, Eager. We were all on the lookout for physical security, Krieg included. Throwing him under the bus isn't going to help anyone. Under a bus is exactly where he belongs. Iger turns to face Dietrich. She towers over him, but he stands his ground. I have realized I have said her name Iger, Eager. I'm not entirely certain. I don't think it's Eager. I think it's Iger. I apologize if that's bothering you. I will try to figure out how it is actually pronounced. But at the moment, I'm probably gonna keep fumbling over it. I respect you, Dietrich. You know that. But you don't have my training. None of you have. Monika was good. She was the best, right? But she was also overconfident. She treated the job like it was a game. Do that long enough, and you're gonna get burned. Iger turns her focus back to you. If you'd been paying attention, you'd have figured all of this out on your own by now. You'd have known that Monika needed watching as much as that door. Enough, Iger. Dang it, I knew I was going to do it again. Amsel's voice is hoarse, his expression blank. Enough. Iger pushes ahead, heedless of the interruption. Her voice remains measured, but there's fire in her eyes. How many seconds pass between Monika's first convulsion and her plug getting pulled? 4? 5? Do you know how much damage biofeedback can do to a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? How dare you? You don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monika died while you stood there and watched. This is all your... That is enough! Amsel's voice comes out in a roar, and his fist smashes down on the desk behind him. Iger, you and Krieg can have it out later, but I've had enough. We need to talk action. Our client sent you into something much bigger than he led us to believe. I want to know why. Right there with you. This was supposed to be a milk run. Payback isn't the only reason why we need to find him. We saw something back there. Something that we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. He pauses, rubs his temples. Agreed. And to neutralize that danger, we need to know who we're dealing with. Let us review the events that transpired tonight. The smallest detail could be important, so hold nothing back. The estate was just a front for whatever was going on in the basement. Amsel nods. That much is clear. It wasn't a minor enterprise either. The facility took serious funds to build. And time. There was more to it than we saw. Places like that don't spring up overnight. And all in secret. The owners, whoever they may be, were none too pleased by your escape, I'm sure. What else did you find? After everything went to hell, we were confronted by an orc in military-grade armor. He appeared to be the head of security. That is not much to go on. Do any details about this orc come to mind? Any distinguishing features that I could look into? He was an older guy, for one. From the sound of his voice, I'm guessing mid to late 40s. Pretty old for an orc. And he's had skin grafts. Most of his face looked like replacement material. If the grafts came from a legitimate hospital, there may be medical records. That is something. I will see what I can find out. Did you know anything else during the run that may be of value? Monika lived long enough to say a name. First swing? She fought hard to tell us. It must be important. I still butchered the tar out of that. Amsel seems taken aback. He pauses for a moment before responding. The Firewing? This is unexpected. You have to forgive me. This brings back many unpleasant memories. Glory raises an eyebrow. The Firewing? The most terrible of the great dragons. There are those who would disagree, but they never experienced the terror of living in her shadow. He glances at Glory. You are far too young to remember her, of course, but for Germans of my generation, by the name Fierschwing is synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. The dragons of today are subtle creatures, full of patience and guile. Fierschwing was not. After her awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage that claimed tens of thousands of lives. Oh my gosh, that is a long time for a dragon to be rampaging. Anything rampaging for 4 months, especially a giant legendary monster, is gonna be bad. Amsel takes a deep breath, slowly releases it. There is a haunted look in his eyes. Those were dark days. Countless men, women, and children were slaughtered, roasted alive in their homes by a creature of legend. No hope for salvation, and no end in sight. There's a horror that you cannot begin to understand. What stopped her? I can't imagine that a rampaging dragon would just go away on its own. Eventually, the Firewing was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Well, with the help of the Luftwaffe, of course, but it was an experimental weapons designed by Dr. Vauclair that finally pierced her hide. She fell in a hail of bullets and rocket fire, and crashed down into the radioactive wastelands of the Sox. The event was called Dragonfall. Hey, we have found the name of the game, and why it is called thus. Safe at last from the dragon's wrath, Germany celebrated Vauclair as a hero. Our own Siegfried, a modern-day dragon slayer. My own family practically worshipped the man. If the Dragonfall was as important an event as you make it out to be, I'm surprised that I've never heard of it. Those early years of the Awakening were traumatic, Iger. Not just on a national level, but on a global scale. New species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world, a new source of terror for bewildered public. And in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic. So he's kind of laying out the background and the history of the game here, and what Shadowrun has kind of went through in the past, and why it is the way it is, trying to kind of set up and explain the background. That's pretty cool. That I would have saved some rambling on for me earlier, but alright. In light of such turmoil, is it any surprise that Dr. Vauclair and the Firewing were forgotten? Dragons were yesterday's news. He rubs his temples. Again, all of this happened decades ago. To the best of my knowledge, the story of Firewing. I'm going to go with Firewing because I can't, until I figure out how to actually say that, it's Firewing. It's going to be so much easier to just do it that way. It's a bit of a historical trivia, and nothing more. Alright, so Monika spent her dying breath trying to tell us about a long-dead dragon. Iger sweeps her eyes across the group, searching for a glimmer of insight. Finally, she gives up. Any ideas as to why? Amsel's voice trembles with frustration. No, it doesn't make any more sense to me than it does to you. The Dragonfall is ancient history. Firewing has been dead and gone for 42 years. But there's one thing that I don't know. Whatever Monika saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, it was important. He visibly struggles to calm himself, takes a deep breath, then slowly releases it. I will look into this, and I will find answers. In the meantime, did you turn up anything else of value? That's all we've got. That's not much. Amsel nods. His face is drawn and haggard. It is thin, I agree. A basement, a middle-aged orc with skin grafts, and a long-forgotten world event. Whoever set us up knew what we were walking into. Wait, no. Whoever sent us knew what we were walking into. We were set up. That's obvious. But why? Paul's face reddens. I warned her. I told her not to take this run, but she assured me that it was a cakewalk. You didn't bring it to her. No. She set up the whole thing herself. Monika was approached recently by a man who calls himself Green Winters. He used to be a prominent activist in the F-state political scene. Of course. I never much liked the man, and I certainly never trusted him. The Free State. Okay, I don't know what the Free State is, but... or the Flux State, excuse me. But it seems to be bad. At least it was bad for Monika's health, so... But Monika, she would do anything for her cause. Anything for the Flux State, he sighs. Winters swore that the data he was after was crucial to ensuring the future stability of the Flux. And that was all it took. We need to track down Monika's client and press him for information. Yes, most definitely. It is clear that Green Winters has involved us in something much larger than he led Monika to believe. When he finds out what happened on the run, he's probably going to rabbit. We need to chase him down before that happens. So we need information on Green Winters, and we need it fast. There's a man here in the Cruz Bazaar, a Turk named Altug. I butchered that. That was bad. Altug Buragazi. Man, I am butchering every name they throw at me right now. He owns a little soy calf shop just down the way called Cafe Sezve. This man is also a purveyor of information. I have done business with him from time to time. And you think he would know something about Green Winters? Amsel nods. Amsel. When I discovered Monika's renewed association with Green Winters, I contacted Altug. One of his people has been keeping tabs on Winters ever since. As I said, I did not trust the man. For good reason, it would seem. I'll talk to Altug and see what he knows about Green Winters. Very well. Tell him I sent you. I will do what I can to dig into the information that you've uncovered already, sparse though it may be. Alright, I gained some XP that I can spend. But it is 10 minutes till 11. I've got to go to work. So, this is Robin, signing off.